It looks like we weren't even able to make it through the first 30 days of the year without someone exposing themselves for being a creep. And getting straight into it, the focus of today's video goes by a lot of different names: DJ Akademiks, Drake's #1 Glazer, the mouse from Tom and Jerry, Fat Loser, and a bunch more. I also might have made that last one up. But if you don't know who DJ Akademiks is, to give you a super quick rundown, he basically started off by covering a bunch of different rapper beefs and everything along those lines, and then over time he transitioned into more streaming and just general hip-hop content, whether that be covering different dramas or reacting to different music. Which leads us to today's situation, where now that I'm actually thinking about it, even having to explain what's going on in this situation is already setting him up for failure, and there's really no way to ease into this situation, so it pretty much starts off with DJ Akademiks and some other random goober, and I'm using that name as a placeholder for now because I'm not too sure who the other person was, but they were involved in this conversation almost just as much as DJ Akademiks. But it starts off with these, mind you, completely grown men, with DJ Akademiks being 35 years old, in a Discord call with a 15-year-old boy, and I'm sure that you can already tell by the fact that, first of all, this video is even uploaded in the first place, and second of all, the tone of my voice, that these conversations probably weren't involving them tutoring this kid to get an A on his upcoming test, or maybe even asking him about his favorite video games. They were, of course, insanely inappropriate, straight up disgusting, and really the best way to explain what was said here is by taking a look at the clips for yourselves.
If Max said he wanted to try fucking a dude, will you let him fuck you?
No.
Why not?
Why not?
Yo, you can have.
Wait. If I can't fuck you, I'm cutting you off.
No, yo. Suppose he's like, yo, bro, listen, yo, you always wanted me to be next to you. Now I could be inside of you. Pause.
Now, off the jump, I just want to start by saying it's not like I'm trying to be the wacky watchman or the giggle gatekeeper and tell you what you can and can't joke about, because even for me, I literally joke about any and everything. Whether it's something insanely sus like this situation or dark humor, it doesn't matter. So for the few of you that are watching this that might actually be suffering some sort of brain parasite, the problem that me and pretty much everyone else is having here isn't with what they're joking about, but instead with who they're joking about it with. It also shouldn't even really need to be said that there should be no situation ever where a conversation gets to this point when it's involving a minor. There's also a concerning amount of absolute smooth brains saying, oh, it's not even a problem at all, you can clearly see the kid is laughing and enjoying himself, and for those people, I just really question how you even got this far in life. And I'm no therapist or psychologist or whatever you'd need to be to determine this, but if you ask me, it kind of looks more like the nervous laughter that you use when you're clearly trying to avoid a situation, and even if he was laughing and genuinely enjoying himself, it's not like that makes it okay. But moving on with the clips, if it looks bad now, don't worry, because it somehow gets worse.
Yo, I'm not gay.
You
Nah,
said
you
you
think-
suck a dick though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
heck with it.
Wait, hold on. So you tell me that there's not another 15-year-old that you could bust down?
Yo, bro.
Yo, like, I'm serious. So there's not another 15-year-old you could bust down.
I was thinking about not even pausing it here, but he just really makes it worse for himself. Not only is he asking questions and saying things that you should never be saying to a minor, as an adult at all, better yet a 35-year-old one, but then he also follows it up with, I'm serious, nah, for real, I'm serious. Yeah, DJ man, that's actually the bad part. You're so serious about this. And just thinking about everything that's going on here again, how do these streamers, content creators, and these other influencers always end up in these situations to begin with? Like, it's so easy to just not do this. Like I said, just looking at what's going on here on paper already sounds like a horrible idea. Yo, you trying to get me and a bunch of our other grown friends into a call with a 15-year-old boy? What? And do what? Talk about toys? And it's also not like I'm saying you can't be grown and talk to a minor at all, because that'd just be stupid. You absolutely can and have a completely normal conversation. It's just that if you know the type of conversations that you usually have with you and your other friends are typically pretty inappropriate, it's probably not the best idea to involve a minor.
So there's not another 15-year-old you could bust down.
You go to school?
Yo, if Max got a sister and she threw you the box, would you smash her?
He already has a sister.
Alright, if she threw you the box, would you smash?
No, because I'm 15.
What that mean?
Hey, what does that mean?
She's above 18.
What that mean?
Okay, what does that mean?
It will be grooming.
It'd be what?
Grooming.
That has nothing to do with you.
Yo, Nor, what's your address? I'm gonna send some strippers over there.
Slow down, yo. I am 15. I hope you know that, bro. You trying to
Oh, you
get...
scared of women, bro.
I'm not
Hey,
scared of
woman.
women. Yo, bro, you trying to put me on a case. You trying to put them on a case.
So?
What you mean, so? That's weird.
You know you messed up just about as bad as you possibly could when you're in a call full of grown men and the most reasonable, mature one there is a 15-year-old boy. It's honestly crazy how he's the voice of reason here, telling them that they need to chill out because he, again, is a minor, which if you're also watching this with audio, he literally said it like 5 times. But with this clip, just like the other ones, there's also a concerning amount of people trying to defend this as well, by saying things like, oh, people's brothers and things like that ask them questions like this all the time. And really, the first thing with that is, even if it is your brother, a lot of the times that conversation can still be insanely weird and inappropriate, especially if the younger one isn't the one that initiated it or showing any signs of wanting to entertain the idea. But the point that's even bigger than that is, I don't know who needs to break the news to you, but DJ Akademiks is actually not this kid's brother. And actually, if anything, he's damn near old enough to be his dad. He actually is old enough. Bro's 35 and the kid is 15. But even with the surprising amount of people attempting to defend him, it looks like most people do still have their right mind, and you can tell just by looking at some of the comments on his recent Instagram posts. They're literally all just calling him a creep and pointing to this situation and telling him to respond to it. But after this situation played out, we ended up getting a response from both DJ Akademiks and the kid involved, so we're going to be taking a look at his first, and it says, "It is real, I seen your video too. I know who they are in the call. I was wondering if we can go to Discord. This was truly uncomfortable, unnecessary, and disgusting." And just with that response right there, if you were somehow still sitting on the fence of, oh, maybe the kid actually was having fun here and enjoying this situation, there you go. He literally came out and said that it was uncomfortable and he didn't like the situation at all. There was no funny, there was no fun. But moving into DJ Akademiks' response, pretty much after he started receiving a ton of backlash, he ended up uploading this 50-minute response video, and I'm just gonna tell you now, we not watching all that shit because there's only really one important part anyway, so that's what we're gonna be taking a look at instead.
I'll just take the responsibility. I should do better and will do better. And I think that's the best way to do it. You know what I mean? Should do better, will do better. I'm going to use it as a teachable moment. Also, you know, shout out to my community. Shout out to the chat. I'm not going to engage even in today, because even though I was playing them songs, I was like, I could take a few niggas to task. And we might double back on that, but we'll just keep it chill.
Now, just like I say in basically every video that I make where someone does something stupid, I 100% believe in giving people second chances, and in a lot of situations, multiple chances, as long as they acknowledge what they did is wrong and try to not do it in the future. And for this situation, that rule doesn't really apply, because not only does he never specifically address what happened, nor does he apologize for it here, he also showed his true colors off the jump, because he initially didn't apologize for this. He was originally doubling down on it and pretty much claiming that he didn't do anything wrong. So the real reason that he's even making this apology / response isn't because he actually knows and thinks that what he did is wrong and he's sorry for it. It's instead him trying to save face because he realized that he was on the wrong side of the argument.
We're going to use this as a teachable moment. Act was tweaking, was wrong, and we're going to move on. Today's gonna be the first day we move on. I'm not even going, after this is a little, I'm gonna probably do like 10, 20 minutes on this. Then we're doing topics. And this shit is gonna blow over in 6 or 7 days. And we're gonna go back to regular life. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just sorry. I'm a little jaded to like these scandals. I know people are like, oh my God, that's the biggest thing ever. Cool. And we're not blaming Max for nothing. I think Max is a good guy. You know, I wish him the best of luck. And again, only thing I'll tell you, be careful of the soapbox warriors. When you dig a hole, always dig two. I always tell y'all that, right? Today for me, tomorrow for you.
I don't even know what he's trying to say here at the end. He's trying to act like he's getting canceled or attacked or something for no reason and you can be next or whatever. Like, what are you even talking about? Are you retarded? And it wasn't even this big of an issue to me at first, and I'm not a person to want to cancel people or anything like that. But when you're in a situation like this where what you did is clearly wrong and you're just brushing it off as if it was nothing and just completely ignoring the fact that you should be acknowledging that and apologizing by saying that, oh, it's just gonna brush over and people are gonna forget about it in a few days anyway, I could really only plot on your downfall. And all I can really hope from this situation is that more big creators decide to cover it and actually bring attention to how much of a weirdo that this guy actually is. But with that said, that's pretty much it on the DJ Akademiks situation, and if you made it this far in the video, you probably liked something, so you may as well drop a like and maybe even subscribe. There's also a special sub event going on right now. If you subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications, you'll be able to see when I upload videos. But I'm not gonna hold y'all for too long, so I'll catch you guys in the next one.